Hi Year 10s, in this tutorial I am going to show you how to edit your scanned artworks. So the first thing that you want to do is to open them in Photoshop, and to do that you open Photoshop, you go to File, Open, and then you click the JPEG of your artwork. Your artwork will come up like this and you'll have a Layers panel visible. What you want to do with this layers panel over here is double click the background because yours will be locked, and press OK. So that's the first thing. We've unlocked our layers panel. If you can't see your layers panel, just go up to Window, scroll down and select Layers. Now I'm asking you to edit two of your artworks, so I need to choose two of my favorite pairs, and I am going to separate them on this little page of pairs here by using the lasso tool. So I'm going to click over here to the lasso tool, and if I click and hold, you'll see a few different lasso options. I'm going to be using the polygon lasso tool, and I'm going to select this little pair right on the left hand side. I'm going to click a perimeter around this pair because this is the one that I'd like to edit. And then I'm going to go back to the beginning. It will have a select like a whole lot of little ants. What I'm going to do while that's selected, making sure that my layer panel is selected also, I'm going to right click and I'm going to go layer via copy. And what that does, over on my layers panel, you'll be able to see I have a new little pair. It's exactly the same pair. If I turn off the visibility of my original layer, I can see it there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn off the visibility of my layer 0, make sure I'm on layer 1. I can even double click the title of that layer and call it pair 1. And then I'm going to get rid of this white background. I'm going to do that by selecting the magic wand tool on my toolbar. If you can't find it, click and hold, and it might be sitting under another tool. I'm going to make sure that my pair layer is selected. I'm going to click the white background and press delete. So I'm going to go Control D to deselect, and I now have a pair ready for editing. Okay, what I'm going to do now that I've got my little pair here, I'm going to go to File and I'm going to go New. I'm going to select a new file to edit this in. I'm going to grab a A3 new file, so I'm going to go up to Print. I can select View All Presets. I'm going to select A3. I'm going to make it a landscape artboard by clicking the orientation and click Create. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my little pair. I'm going to select this Move tool and I'm going to pick up my pair. I'm going to drop it onto my new artboard. I have my pair there, and I'm going to duplicate that. So while my pair layer is highlighted, I can go Control C, Control V, and I will have another pair. And then I can go Control C, Control V, and I should have another pair. So now on my layers panel, I have pair 1. I'm going to rename them pair 2 and then pair 3. I am now going to edit each of these pairs with a different technique, and you guys get to decide which technique you like to apply to your artwork. So I'm going to turn off the visibility of the pairs that I'm not working on. I'm going to select the layer of my first pair, and then I'm going to use the Adjustments panel. So I'm going to click on the Adjustments panel. You can also go Window and click Adjustments, and it will be there. If you can't see all of the adjustments, then you can just move your little layers panel out of the way. And one I like to start with is the hue and saturation. Okay, now I'm just going to bring that layers panel over here so I can see it a little better. Okay, my adjustments, hue and saturation is the first one. I can simply turn up the saturation. So if I do it far too high, it's way oversaturated, but that is a really nice one to get a bit more vibrancy. I can go back to the adjustments, and another one that I like to use is the contrast and brightness. So I'm going to turn the contrast up a little bit. So I've made my little pear a bit brighter. Now what you will see, and this is a really important step, you can see all of these adjustments sitting on top of my pear. I am now going to merge them all together. This is a really important step. I need to click my pear, I need to hold shift and click all of the adjustments that I made to that pear. Once I have highlighted them, I'm going to right click and select merge. So all of the adjustments are now flattened to that one image. Okay, once I'm happy with that, I can get rid of that by turning the visibility off, turn the visibility on for my second pear, and click pear 2. I'm going to show you another technique for editing, and that is up in the filters. So I can select filter at the top menu and then select filter gallery. And what we'll have is a whole lot of filters. Now, these filters can look way too wacky and artistic, so we're not going to be too crazy, but they are interesting to take a look at. So if I use the color pencil filter, you can see what the effect is on my pear. There are really artistic ones like palette knife that could be okay potentially to use for my pear. So I'm going to find a filter that is going to be helpful and something that I might like to use on my packaging. So brush strokes accented edges looks not too bad, and you can be following this as we are creating together. I have a watercolor paper and I don't mind that at all. So I think I'm going to go with the watercolor paper. I'm going to turn down the contrast, it's a bit too bright. I'm going to turn down the brightness a little bit, and I'm going to save that and click OK. So that has been applied to my pear 2. The third pear, I'm going to turn off my second visibility of the pear, turn on my third, and click on my pear 3 layer. Now this one, I am going to go up to, let's see where I can find it. Image. Actually, this one could be a combination of both. So on your third little example, go ahead and use some adjustments. There is a really fun adjustment. I think it's called Posterize down here. And you can get some really interesting effects. There is another one in here somewhere. So go ahead and play with some of these and find what kind of adjustments that you like. This one is a photo filter where you can add different colored filters over the top. So if I am adding any of those adjustments, like I did for the first layer, I can see them sitting on top of my pear. So remember, I need to click my pear, hold shift, click all the filters that have been applied to that pear, right click and click merge. I'm going to turn on my 3 edited pears. They look slightly different. And I'm going to click on one of them. My last edit is down the bottom, this little FX, right down the bottom of the layer panel. I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to click on drop shadow. And you'll get a box that comes up. So what this drop shadow does, you can see how it's affecting my pear right now. You're going to create a little shadow. You can change the opacity of your shadow. You can change the distance at which it moves from your little fruit. you can change the angle. So this enhances your artwork, makes it look a little bit 3D. We're going for a really subtle effect. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a subtle glow. You can change the spread a little bit, which I think looks nice. And I'm going to click OK. So when I'm happy with my effects on each of my 3 pairs, I'm definitely going to click File. I'm going to make sure I've saved this. And this is going to go into my Year 10 Viscom folder. I'm going to click Edited Pairs _, my name. And I'm going to make sure that is in our Year 10 Packaging Net folder and press Save. I'm then going to go, whoops, sorry, I'm going to click, I don't want to save it as a PDF, it's saved as a Photoshop file. I'm then going to go back to my original page. And I'm going to choose my second little pair to edit. Because remember I said choose 2 artworks. So my second pair is going to be this one right down the bottom. So I'm going to do that whole process again where I click around my pair and then I'm going to create a new file to make sure that I can edit my pair in 3 different ways. So that is what I would like you to do for your editing. Make sure you've got 2 artworks. You're editing them 3 different ways. You're including a shadow and you're saving your artwork ready to put in our packaging net. That's it.